Namaste, beloved. How are you? My name is Syma, and I'm an international spiritual coach, healer, author, and goddess guide. And I'm really thrilled to share with you today a 2016 Goddess Oracle reading. I hope that you'll receive this as a holiday gift from me, and I really hope that you'll receive a more tuned in and specific reading for your astrological sign. I love astrology, I know about the signs, so I am praying in every reading to make sure that I'm really tuned into your energy and the energies of the next year and what the potential and possibilities that it holds for you and how you can ensure that you have the best possible year. And I'm choosing the Goddess cards by Doreen Virtue. So these are her lovely Goddess Guidance Oracle cards for every reading because basically in my evolution of my business and how I serve, I'm really going to be focusing now on supporting women through sacred feminine and spiritual coaching. So a little news I love to share if you follow me is my practice, which is Flourishing Lotus. My website is flourishinglotus.com, is going to be transitioning and evolving into flourishinggoddess.com early next year. So I'm so passionate about empowering women and reclaiming their sacred feminine gifts and receiving all of this beautiful divine support from our fellow goddesses, which are both, you can think of it as archetypes, you can think of them as actual goddesses that existed in other times, or you can think of them as sacred feminine qualities that you have in yourself. And however you feel most comfortable, I invite you to open your heart and receive these readings, and I hope that they bring you many, many blessings and just really help you to feel very empowered with sacred feminine support on your path next year. And one extra little thing I'll be doing for you, beloved, is I'm going to have pictures of every reading on my website so that you can download the picture and keep it saved. It's just a fun little way to have something handy so that you can always look back on that reading and see how your year is going. So I hope that serves you, and I'll make sure that there's a link for that at the end of every reading video for you that you can download the picture. And if you would like to work with me personally and learn about that, I'll be happy to share that with you. I'm doing something very special this year. Just for a limited time, I'll be doing month by month oracle readings with the goddess cards. So I'm only going to offer that for a limited time because, as I've said, my main work is in spiritual and sacred feminine coaching sessions and healing sessions and programs, 3 to 6 month programs with my clients, but I'll definitely be opening up some spots for readings if you'd like to learn about that. And in the meantime, I really hope that you enjoy your specific reading, and I'm wishing you a blessed year, so get ready! Hello Virgo, how are you? I'm very excited to share your Goddess Oracle card reading for you for 2016. So I've already pulled the cards and looked at them. I'm doing 4 cards to give you a energy reading for each quarter of the year. So interestingly, your cards, you got all the Eastern goddesses. So let's get started. The first goddess that came up for you, beloved, is Kuan Yin. So Kuan Yin's message for you is release judgments about yourself and others and focus on the love and light that is within everyone. Her message is a message of compassion. So the year starts off very gentle and filled with self-love and self-compassion and really healing anything that you need to heal around that. So maybe there's some forgiveness work that will be called for in the beginning of the year as you enter 2016. We are meant to be doing a lot of shedding as we close a year and then be prepared for new beginnings in the new year. So it feels like there might still be some stuff coming in from the last year, so 2015 as you enter 2016. And the way out is to get back to compassion. So, and because it's Kuan Yin, it's through your spirituality. So spiritual practice through meditation and heart healing, the Kuan Yin mantra, Om Mani Padme Hum. I'll leave that for you in the description if that helps you. It can be extremely helpful. That mantra is said to contain all the teachings of the Buddha. So it's a very powerful mantra that awakens heart healing and wisdom and grace and enlightenment, even if that's part of your path for you. But her message for you, really, my love, is about just releasing judgments. And if there's any people in your life or situations that you find yourself holding resentments towards, to remember that that's only harming you, and you don't need that, you don't deserve that. You deserve to have a free and happy heart that is light so that you can have a free and happy and light-filled life. So please make sure that you do any of that healing work in the very beginning of the year. Just release those cobwebs of old emotions and patterns and situations and relationships that are not serving you. Bless everyone and everything in your life with love and compassion to keep the lessons, and then just let them go. If you need help with that, that's what I do. I help, beautiful, soulful women to do all this healing work and to reclaim their sacred feminine and spiritual power and grace so that they can really co-create the lives that they deserve. Which I love for you, because the next card for you is Lakshmi. So Lakshmi is the goddess of abundance, and her message is bright future. Stop worrying, everything is going to be fine. So what I feel happening for you is that as you do a lot of the compassionate heart healing work and come into your grace and your wisdom, you're going to be opening to a lot of beautiful blessings, a lot of miracles, a lot of abundance. If you want to manifest more abundance or a new job or new opportunities, really great news on that end, that those blessings are coming your way. Again, as you do some of the work beforehand of centering in your wisdom, grace, and compassion. So Lakshmi is always a beautiful card to get because it always signals abundant new beginnings and blessings. That said, we do have Kali coming in right after. So Kali's message is endings and beginnings. Okay, so you have these two goddesses back to back, these Hindu Indian goddesses, endings and beginnings. Her message is the old must be released so that the new can enter. So what can happen sometimes is, and this happens, I witnessed this in my healing work, my coaching work, and I've had it happen in my own life, is that, sometimes we do all our spiritual work and then we start seeing all these miracles, and what happens? We consciously or unconsciously freak out. So many times I've helped my clients, they've gone with me through the Manifest Soulmate Love Transformation Program or Sacred Feminine Path to Abundance and life purpose stuff. And then the dream guy comes, the dream job comes, the abundance comes, and then the next phase is, I don't know if I can handle this, and I don't deserve this, and old patterns come up again. So what I'm feeling for you is it could very well be more refining, more releasing in the third quarter of next year of things that are not serving you. So what could happen is you do some inner work in the beginning of the year, you start manifesting beautiful, abundant new blessings, and then the third quarter of the year you realize, either there's parts of these new blessings that are not in alignment with what you wanted, or there's still old things that are coming up for you. So that could be happening on one hand, or you just might realize that your own inner patterns are showing up and they may not be serving you anymore. Usually when a Kali card comes up, it means that they're not serving you anymore. It's usually a card of transformation. And if you follow tarot, it's the Tower card of just the destruction of the old, the death and the transformation of what no longer serves you. So you really want to make sure that you're being true to yourself, that you are honoring yourself. And that's why I love for you in the beginning of the year, as you connect with Kuan Yin and really develop a daily spiritual practice, a sadhana, which again is something I can help you with if you need support with, that will be your foundation, your inner foundation for welcoming abundance and co-creating your dreams, as well as going through any transformational stuff that comes up for you next year. And then at the end of the year, you have a really powerful goddess again coming in, Green Tara. So she is saying, start delegating, ask others, including me, to help you instead of trying to do everything by yourself. So, sometimes what can happen is if we are going through a lot, we feel like we're on our own and we don't feel like, we can get that support, but you deserve support. You have all of heaven supporting you, you have Mother Earth supporting you, you have angels and fairies and goddesses, and you're so loved by all of heaven. And then if you have loved ones in your life that you can connect with and ask for support with, please do that in the end of the year. If you'd like to work with someone like me, a coach or healer, reach out and get yourself the support that you need, because we all need to know that we are loved and it is safe and right for us to do things with others supporting us, whether they are, again, spiritual guides in the spirit realm or actual people on earth. So really connecting with your spirituality throughout the whole year. And Green Tara is also a wonderful goddess of swift change. So it feels like Kali in the second half of the year might bring you some things that you might be thrown off by and be like, whoa, I thought I already dealt with this, and now here it comes up again. And so she is there to help you dig even deeper. And then Green Tara is awesome because she's a very swift savioress. So she ferries you across, to your true North Star. Tara is one of the meanings of star. And so you're going to have a lot of swift transformation. So, you know, it may not feel swift if it's like 6 months or the second half of next year, but it's all for your highest good. Every amazing thing that's happened to me in my life has happened after something very dark and challenging. So like, you know, we go through the dark nights of the soul to awaken to a new dawn and a new horizon and an even brighter, beautiful new beginning. So I hope that you'll trust in that and know that you are so supported and you are empowered and you have all these beautiful Eastern goddesses. If you connect with mantras, Shakti mantras, it would be really wonderful for you to look into that and do some spiritual work around connecting with these goddesses next year. Yoga and meditation will also be very wonderful. I'll be putting out resources and articles. I already have many articles on these topics for you, so please connect with me and visit my website flourishinglotus.com to get access to those resources. They're free, and sign up for my newsletter so I can give you more exclusive resources that I share only with my members. And if this serves you, please connect with me on Facebook. So there I do weekly oracle card readings, and just, you know, it's a lovely way for us to stay connected on a day-to-day basis. And I would so love to support you if you feel guided to get my support. So again, if you visit my website flourishinglotus.com or flourishinggoddess.com, you'll have next steps on what to do if you'd like to work with me. But I'm wishing you a beautiful year filled with so much feminine, sacred feminine empowerment and transformation that really takes you to the next level of every part of your life, so everything truly is in alignment with what you truly desire and deserve. So have a blessed, beautiful, and wonderful new year, beloved. Namaste.